इस कॉन्क्लेव में भाग लेने के लिए देश भर से केंद्र और राज्य सरकारों, शिक्षा बोर्ड, रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज, शिक्षा के क्षेत्र के वरिष्ठ नीति निर्माता, आईआईटीज, आईआईएम्स, एनआईटीज, सीयूज के निदेशकगण, शिक्षा के लिए एआई में काम करने वाले फाउंडेशंस, जानी मानी एडटेक कंपनियां और स्टार्टअप्स पधारे हैं। इस अवसर पर कुछ एआई बेस्ड नए प्रोग्राम्स एवं यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के बीच एमओयूज़ का आदान प्रदान भी होगा। हमारा सौभाग्य है कि आज हमारे बीच मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में उपस्थित हैं श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, माननीय केंद्रीय शिक्षा मंत्री भारत सरकार, डॉक्टर सुकांत मजुमदार जी, डोनर तथा शिक्षा राज्य मंत्री भारत सरकार, श्री एस कृष्णन, सचिव इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी मंत्रालय, श्री संजय कुमार, सचिव स्कूल शिक्षा और साक्षरता विभाग भारत सरकार, डॉक्टर विनीत जोशी, सचिव उच्चतर शिक्षा विभाग भारत सरकार और प्रोफेसर वी कामकोटी, निदेशक आईआईटी मद्रास। हम मंच पर उपस्थित माननीय अतिथियों का अभिनंदन करना चाहेंगे। आईआईटी मद्रास के प्रोफेसर मितेश खापरा से निवेदन है, आप कृपया केंद्रीय शिक्षा मंत्री माननीय श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी का अभिनंदन करें। आईआईटी मद्रास के श्री के कार्तिक रामन से निवेदन है, आप कृपया माननीय डॉक्टर सुकांत मजुमदार जी का अभिनंदन करें। आईआईटी मद्रास के डॉक्टर नंदन सुदर्शन से निवेदन है, आप कृपया श्री एस कृष्णन का अभिनंदन करें। वो कुछ ही समय में यहाँ पधारेंगे। आईआईटी मद्रास के डॉक्टर नीति से निवेदन है, आप कृपया श्री संजय कुमार का अभिनंदन करें। आईआईटी मद्रास के प्रोफेसर सुमन कुंडू से निवेदन है, आप कृपया डॉक्टर विनीत जोशी का अभिनंदन करें। आईआईटी बॉम्बे के प्रोफेसर गणेश रामाकृष्णन से निवेदन है, आप कृपया प्रोफेसर वी कामकोटी का अभिनंदन करें। माननीय मुख्य अतिथि केंद्रीय शिक्षा मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी से निवेदन है, आप कृपया दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस 2 दिवसीय कॉन्क्लेव का उद्घाटन करें। मंच पर उपस्थित सभी माननीय अतिथियों से निवेदन है, आप कृपया दीप प्रज्वलन में शामिल हों। आरंभ में आईआईटी मद्रास के निदेशक प्रोफेसर वी कामकोटी से निवेदन है, आप कृपया अपने स्वागत भाषण के लिए पधारें।
Vande Mataram. A very good morning to all of you. Respected Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister of State of Education and donor, Dr. Sukando Majumdar ji, Secretary School Education, Sri Sanjay Kumar ji, Secretary Higher Education, Sri Vineet Joshi ji, all academicians, industry professionals, government officials, delegates, and dearest students. It gives me immense pleasure to invite all of you for this historic event, the Bharat Bodhan AI Conclave at this iconic Bharat Mantapam, a pre-summit to the Global AI Impact Summit happening here in the third week of February 2026. This conclave is a very firm step taken by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, in line with the visionary statement of Swami Vivekananda that if the poor cannot afford education, then the education must reach the poor, and amply articulated in the National Education Policy 2020. We believe that AI is the technology that can comprehensively solve this problem. At the outset, I thank the Ministry of Education, Government of India, under the able guidance of our Honorable Minister, Sri Pradhan ji, to have conceived the idea of setting up a Center of Excellence in AI for Education and assigning the responsibility of hosting the Center of Excellence at IIT Madras. On this historic day, Bodhan.ai, a Section 8 not-for-profit company housing the Center of Excellence, will be launched by our Honorable Minister. Friends, we have an immediate need to reach the gross enrollment ratio of 50% by 2035, as envisaged in the National Education Policy 2020. We firmly believe that AI has the potential to solve this problem, creating the most positive impact in the society, democratizing education for all. The Sustainable Development Goal 4 of the United Nations is to provide equitable, accessible, affordable, quality education for all. Bodhan.ai shall work on all these 4 parameters. Given the immediate need, we are very clear not to reinvent the wheel. With that clear intention, we decided to explore the entire landscape of available solutions in our country to understand what is available, what could be refined, what needs to be built. We intend to provide a sovereign, robust digital public infrastructure for AI in education. Yesterday, a roundtable with founders of 10 startups was organized at IIT Delhi campus, in which our honorable ministers, along with policymakers and regulators, interacted and had a broader understanding of the solutions. Our spectrum spans across kindergarten to +2, to undergraduate, to postgraduate, to doctoral research. It also includes skilling, making it a lifelong learning process. Friends, we have around 120 exhibitors in level 3 of this building, showcasing Bharat's landscape in AI for education. We would like to bring in the best global practices. Keeping this in mind, we formed an international advisory committee, which I am very happy to announce here. We have as chairman Professor Seturaman Panchanathan from Arizona State University. He is a leader of AI in innovation and inclusivity. We have Professor Ashok Goyal, member, Arizona State University, Human-Centered AI and AI Tutors is a specialization. We have Professor Babak Hojat. He is a member, he is a chief AI officer at Cognizant, and he has specialized on agentic AI and conversational intelligence at scale. We have Professor David Poole, member, University of British Columbia, who has probabilistic AI and knowledge representation for learning systems as a specialty. We have the Turing Award winner, Professor Jeff Hellman, the member, CEO of Gradients Corporation, and has developed multiple specialities in foundation of data systems and scalable knowledge infrastructure. We have Professor Mohan Kankanahalli. He is a Deputy Executive Chairman of AI in Singapore National University. and he is also the author of the National AI Strategy and Applied AI Ecosystem. We have Professor Sweta Venkatesh from Deakin University, Australia, who has worked very deeply on AI for social impact and inclusive learning techniques. And Professor Yolanda Gill, Information Sciences Institute at University of South California. She has founded the Symposium on Educational Advances in AI and has specialized in this. So these are the International Advisory Board members. So to my dearest students who are attending from level 4, you are these stakeholders in this effort. You adopting these technologies wholeheartedly, spreading the awareness among your friends, and giving candid feedbacks is the most crucial part of this exploration. And we now start with our experiments. In today, our focus will be on attention span and attention to details. And this is how the experiment will be conducted during the next 2 days. There will be 6 online quizzes, one each at the end of each of the 4 technical sessions that will follow this inaugural session. 2 sessions will happen today, that is 12th February, and 2 tomorrow, 13th February. Those will be based on the topics. There will be a quiz, and this quiz will be based on the topics that are discussed during these sessions. At the end of the session, a QR code will be displayed, and once you scan using a smartphone, you should give your name and mobile number. 5 questions will appear. You need to answer in 5 minutes. The top scores with least time taken will be considered, and 2 winners will be selected among them at random and announced as winners. Each of the winner will receive a latest AI-enabled laptop. So listen to the sessions very, very carefully. In addition, at the end of session 2 today and session 4 tomorrow, there will be a quiz based on the exhibition stalls conducted in the same manner. So visit the stalls and understand what is happening in our great country, Bharat, in this most important sector, education. Welcoming all of you once again to Bharat Bodhan AI Conclave. Jai Hind.
हमारे बीच श्री एस कृष्णन सचिव मेटी पधार चुके हैं। इस सभागार में हम आपका अभिनंदन करना चाहेंगे। इस 2 दिवसीय एआई कॉन्क्लेव पर एक छोटी सी फिल्म तैयार की गई है, आइए देखते हैं।
भारत की शिक्षा प्रणाली एक निर्णायक मोड़ पर खड़ी है। आज भारत दुनिया के सबसे बड़े लर्निंग इकोसिस्टम का केंद्र है। स्कूली और उच्च शिक्षा को मिलाकर 29 करोड़ से अधिक छात्र, शहरों के क्लासरूम से लेकर ग्रामीण भारत के स्कूलों तक प्रतिभा हर जगह है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के दूरदर्शी विजन के अंतर्गत आज शिक्षा प्रणाली और विकसित हो रही है और इस विकास यात्रा को नई ऊंचाई देता है एआई।
आप सब जानते हैं कि ये एआई का दौर है। दुनिया का वर्तमान और भविष्य एआई से जुड़ा हुआ है, लेकिन भारत के पास डबल एआई पावर की एडवांटेज है। अब आपके मन में सवाल होगा कि दुनिया के पास एक ही एआई है, कि मोदी के पास डबल एआई कहां से आ गई। दुनिया की नजरों में एक ही एआई है, वो है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस। लेकिन हमारे पास वो तो है ही, दूसरी एआई है एस्पिरेशनल इंडिया।
किसी विकल्प के रूप में नहीं, बल्कि एक सशक्त सहयोगी के रूप में, जो पढ़ाई को हर छात्र के मुताबिक बनाता है, हर एक भाषा और कक्षा को जोड़कर शिक्षा को हर सीखने वाले तक पहुंचाता है। क्योंकि भारत के पास एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है जो हर पीढ़ी को नहीं मिलता। मजबूत डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की नींव पर अब सीखना और भी आसान, बेहतर और सबके लिए संभव हो रहा है। आज शिक्षा तकनीक और नवाचार के साथ कक्षा को और भी प्रभावशाली बना रहे हैं और अभिभावक भी पूरे विश्वास के साथ इस सफर में शामिल हो रहे हैं। समावेशी और तकनीक सक्षम शिक्षा को बढ़ावा देने पर सरकार का ध्यान केंद्रित है। आज बेहतरीन स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम मिलकर समाधान तैयार कर रही हैं और उन्हें बड़े स्तर पर लागू कर रही हैं। ये ऐसा नवाचार है जो भारत के लिए तैयार किया गया है और यहाँ की विविध सीखने की जरूरतों को ध्यान में रखकर बनाया गया है। इस बदलाव को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन ने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस फॉर एजुकेशन का एक सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस स्थापित किया है। ये सेंटर आईआईटी मद्रास में स्थापित किया गया है और इसे आईआईटी मद्रास बोधन एआई फाउंडेशन संचालित कर रही है। ये पहल एनईपी 2020 और भारत के डिजिटल भविष्य के अनुरूप है और बड़े स्तर पर प्रभावशाली लर्निंग सिस्टम्स तैयार करने पर काम कर रही है, जिसमें एक सशक्त भविष्य की दिशा में 4 संकल्प शामिल हैं। ये संकल्प हैं: हर छात्र के लिए व्यक्तिगत सीखने की यात्रा, कक्षा से बाहर भी निरंतर और सार्थक मार्गदर्शन, सशक्त शिक्षक और संस्थान तथा पूरे भारत में समान अवसर और समान पहुंच सुनिश्चित करना। विश्वसनीय और इंडिया फर्स्ट एआई को शिक्षा के लिए आगे बढ़ाते हुए ये पहल विकसित भारत के विजन से जुड़ी है, क्योंकि एक शिक्षित भारत ही विकसित भारत की नींव रखता है। अब कदम बढ़ाने की बारी आपकी है। अगर आप पढ़ाई के लिए एआई बना रहे हैं तो इंडिया आपके साथ तैयार खड़ा है। भारत बोधन एआई, बिल्डिंग इंडियाज फ्यूचर, वन लर्नर एट अ टाइम।
अब मैं डॉक्टर विनीत जोशी, सचिव उच्चतर शिक्षा विभाग, भारत सरकार से निवेदन करती हूं, आप कृपया अपने उद्बोधन के लिए पधारें।
माननीय शिक्षा मंत्री जी, माननीय शिक्षा राज्य मंत्री जी, सेक्रेटरी स्कूल एजुकेशन एंड लिटरेसी, डायरेक्टर आईआईटी मद्रास, प्रोफेसर वी कामाकोटी, my senior colleague, Secretary Mighty, other distinguished invitees, directors of different IITs, IIMs, vice chancellors of central universities, teachers, students, and media persons. It's a matter of great pride and privilege for me to be here with all of you today on this Bharat Bodhan AI Conclave, which is being organized as a run-up to India AI Impact Summit, which is going to happen from the next week. As I stand here, I would like to first salute the makers of the new National Education Policy 2020, which drafted a vision in 2020 itself, which thought in detail about integration of technology and especially the AI, be it strategic integration in education, be it its integration in curriculum and skills, be it in capacity building for teachers and of institutions, be it use of AI for enhanced learning and assessment, or in research, innovation, and lifelong learning, or ethical and equitable use of AI. All these things were planned and written specifically in this document of the National Education Policy. We are standing here, we have assembled here today to ensure that the vision of India AI mission, which is making AI in India and making AI work for India, successful. We see that the 7 pillars of India AI mission, which relate to providing compute, creating large multimodal models, creating data sets, applications, future skills for AI, making avenues for startups, or ensuring safe and trusted use of AI, all that is part of the National Education Policy 2020. So I see a great synergy between what the makers of NEP wanted and envisioned and what India AI mission is taking it forward. Friends, as we have seen, there is a great emphasis on use of AI, especially in 3 areas, and education is one of them. In this backdrop, we are meeting here as a part of Bharat Bodhan AI Conclave 2026, in which all the stakeholders, be it the policymakers from the central and the state government, or the teachers, the students, a general public, as well as those who are makers of AI, all of us have assembled here today, and tomorrow it's a 2-day conclave in which we are going to decide the future directions for Viksit Bharat at 2047. As far as higher education is concerned, all the dimensions, that is of teaching, learning, assessment, governance, research and extension, all these dimensions will need change, and they may need change at a pace which is going to be faster than the pace at which we have changed so far. When we see learning, we have, as far as higher education is concerned, Swayam, Swayam Plus, Swayam Prabha. All these materials will need a change so that they can be more effective and efficient. As far as the learning is concerned, AI has provided an opportunity for personalized learning. But we'll have to see that the advantage of peer learning, the advantage of learning from one another, which was available in the classroom, in an active classroom, how do we make best use of AI so that while the learning is personalized, it does not become too personal or to the extent it becomes a solo learning. Similarly, the teaching will also have to undergo a change. Maybe a flipped classroom could be now a reality. We have been talking in education of use of flipped classrooms. With the advent of AI, with the use of AI in education, flipped classroom is going to become a reality now. As far as assessments are concerned, they would also need a change. They would require a lot of creative thinking on the part of the assessors, on the part of the teachers, so that the rote learning, the rote memorization is no longer there, and the students are encouraged to think critically and creatively. AI is also going to help us in governance, in improving governance across the universities and the colleges. As far as the research is concerned, it is also going to become faster. We need to use AI in research, but yes, in an ethical way. As we stand here today, as we think about what should we be doing, I have 2 asks as far as the higher education department is concerned. We have seen, and we are also going to see it in the coming 2 days, that a lot of applications have been developed by various startups